So I've had some old vintage photos. The photos are new, but they're printed from 1910 glass plates. And I've been meaning to mount them on some poster board. So I'm finally getting around to do that. I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm using the 3M Super 77. Got this at Home Depot. Works amazingly well. So let me show you how I go about doing this. First of all, I put this T-square down on my table to help hold the picture in place. And I put the picture face down. Got to do this while holding the camera. So I put it face down and I just line it up to the edge of my T-square to get it nice and straight. So when I lay the poster board down on top of it, which will have the glue on it, it'll line up nicely. So I got that down. Next, I will grab my poster board and I'm going to spray it. So I'm just going to set the camera, and where's my spray spot? It is right here. Right there. So, grab my spray can, grab my foam board. Of course, follow the directions on the foam board as far as, or the spray, as far as being well ventilated area, all that kind of stuff. Spraying up so it doesn't curve back around and get on the back of the board. Back and forth. I just do one pass. Making sure I get the corners though. You want the corners down. Great. It's good to go. Now, I will take this back. And, you know, the important part here is that when you set it down, you line it up right. Now, if you get it off by a lot, you can pull it back off. You can pull the paper off. Already I've messed it up. Okay, so I got that corner down. Get this corner down. I want to take a look. Make sure it's okay. I've messed it up. So I didn't have it lined up well enough. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna, like I said, you can just pull it off. If it took me longer, I would respray it, but this was pretty quick. Line my paper back up. Get my poster board back down. And line up that corner of the poster board. Problem is, poster board keeps moving. And it's moving again. Well, I've done this about 10 times now. They've all gone really well. Try this one more time. However, as you can see though, I am able to take it off and do it again. So last try, this time it will be flawless. Okay, let's do a much better job of lining this up. Okay, now before I drop it down, I'm checking both sides. Looking good. Okay, now I use my roller from the kitchen. Halfway point rolling out, so if there is any bubbles underneath there, they'll get pushed out. And I'll rub this way down. And I want to do the, we'll just do the same thing here. Roll bubbles out the top, roll bubbles out the bottom. I will say lining it up is the hardest part. My T-square, I think, is a valiant effort, but still needs a little more work. But when I'm done, there's my photo, and it's really good. It's nice and flat. There's no bubbles on it. Now I can hold it, move it around, and could even go on the wall just like this. You wouldn't even have to frame it. So, looks good.